Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Now You Know with Pam and Alexa. It's kind of weird to be like, welcome this morning, because this is actually really your table here.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time here.
Yeah, and you made it into the finals for the best local on-air personality or something like that.
I know. I was like, oh wow, like because I think a lot of time people are like, oh, Kelowna now just like rigs it, and it's like, no, I was so surprised, and then the fact that I moved into voting, I was like, oh.
I'm so excited. So voting is open until
The 13th.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of fabulous businesses and people out there who would love your vote to make it into the finals. We're two of many. I was equally as shocked to have gotten nominated in the best happy hour category, because I mean, I have a really fun happy hour, but I always thought of like the happy hour category as like happy hour offered by a restaurant.
Yeah.
So happy hour, influencer, and this podcast made.
So vote for this.
Yes, definitely vote for this.
Well, I'd also just like to touch that every year, I know we get feedback like it's overwhelming, but we do try to there's so many different industries and they just keep changing, or new technologies or new things are coming, and we are still trying to make it super competitive. We can't have categories that are so niche.
Right.
But it is a lot and it's overwhelming when you go. What I do is, when you have a coffee in the morning, spend 5 to 10 minutes going on there, then going in, doing 5, and then take a break and come back, hit save.
Save, yeah. Save your...
Is it not on?
We're good.
Okay, sorry, audio. We want to make sure we have audio because we're just starting.
Yes, go in, do a few, save them, and then go back. Just make sure you save enough time to do all by Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, if you only have, 5 favorites that you want to get out there, that literally would take you 2 minutes.
I know, but I think how many businesses do you actually touch in a week, even a year? Like, you might not go to, like today, I have my dog going to a pet groomer. It's like, no, they don't go all the time, but if they're in there, go vote for them.
Totally. Yes, and I've created a list of all the ladies from my ladies' happy hour who have made it into the finals, and it's a big group, so we're big. Yes, it's a great way to just be able to celebrate each other.
Well, we just have a lot of local love right now happening on Kelowna now. Like, we're doing an auction, we have best stuff, and this is honestly, I think people might get tired of this, like support local, but I think it means more now than ever.
Yes, for sure. I secretly don't want to tell too many people about the auction because
you want the goods.
I want the goods, but the Kelowna Now auction
so many
now,
good stuff right now.
So much good stuff, and there's.
Are you and me betting against each other right now?
Probably, yes. And there's some that come live new each day, and some that finish each day. So it's not like all of them end on a certain day. So
you have to stay on top of it.
Yes. So spend your...
Well, it sounds like me and Pam have stuff to talk offline. I am for sure bidding on stuff. Someone is playing with me right now.
Love this. Okay, who knew we were doing this against each other? Okay, so I'm really excited to tell everybody that I'm doing Workout to Conquer Cancer. As most people know, I was diagnosed with breast cancer last year, had surgery and treatment, and I am celebrating being cancer-free by doing this Workout to Conquer Cancer and raising more money for cancer. So back in the day, I was the chair of the BC Cancer Foundation's Discovery Luncheon, raised over $1 million for BC Cancer. Never thought that I would be a patient. And now I get to give back again. So Dakota's they have a comedy lounge, and they do this comedy for a cause. They do it all the time.
Yeah.
And different businesses sponsor it. And so what's really exciting is that Restoration by Trades reached out and said, we want to sponsor this event so that all of the money that's raised at this event by ticket sales will go to your Workout to Conquer Cancer fundraiser. So if you need something fun to do on May 17th, check this out. The tickets are only $20, and all of the money from the tickets go straight to my my fundraiser. So
you get to laugh and help fight cancer.
And Joey Camizo, I think that I said that right. Sorry, Joe, if I said that wrong. Plus some other local talent will be there that night. So yeah, it will be fun time, and you get to give back just by hanging out. And then, so thank you in advance for your support. And then coming up on May 29th, so excited for this, Ladies Happy Hour is going to be at the Kelowna Event Center. The Kelowna Event Center is doing lots of fun things these days, and they have agreed to host us. We are actually going to have vendor tables for the first time ever.
Wow, look at you leveling this up.
Level up, yes, so exciting. So we have about 15 companies that have said that they're interested in having a table. And you know what the best part is I've told them that their cost to entry for these tables is you have to give away a prize to the people who show up.
Yeah.
And it has to be at least $100. Okay. So if you come to this event on May 29th, you will have 1 in 15 possible chances, or however many tables we end up getting, to win something fun. One of the photographers, Calligraphic, actually is donating a $500 valued prize. So you either want to be there as an attendee, or if you're interested in having a sponsor table, reach out to me for that. Again, ladies only for now. But it is a great way to meet other women who are in this same kind of place where we're not handing out business cards. We're not doing that kind of networking. It really is like, who are you as a human, and how can we support each other? So
and just celebrating women. And
yes. And next month will be our 2-year anniversary.
Gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, we went from 10 to almost 500. So
500?
We're almost at 500, yes. I actually have to come up with a new email platform because
you're out of room.
Yeah, Microsoft thinks I'm a spammer now, so I need to come up with a new plan. So
maybe MailChimp.
Yeah, exactly, something like that. So stay tuned for that. If you want more information, reach me on any of the socials, Pamela Pearson. Okay.
Ladies Happy Hour.
And Ladies Happy Hour, yes. Hashtag Ladies Happy Hour. Okay, so one of my friends, Crystal Watson, works for Scotiabank, and she is putting on an event called Maximizing Your Growth with Grants, coming up on June 2nd at the Kelowna Yacht Club. It will be an evening of fun, networking, and education featuring dynamic speakers from Pocketed, which is an intelligent grant matching platform that helps businesses access grants, tax credits, and incentives. Discover how you can use grant funding to maximize your growth and take your business to the next level. There will be networking bingo. I have no idea what that is, but sounds fun. Appetizers and a complimentary beverage, as well as a silent auction, and all of the funds raised go to the Kelowna Women's Shelter.
I love how much you just hear it in most of the stuff we talk about. Events that relatively cheap, and they give back.
Yes, and pretty sure that this is free.
Perfect.
So yeah, the only cost will be if you want to buy something from the silent auction. So yes. I think there's so many resources out there, and we don't always know about them. So if you could use a grant, check that out. And one that is coming up in a few months from now, but we like to tell you early because sometimes the tickets sell out, and then we're like, why didn't we know about this sooner? So telling you about an event that's coming up in November from the 13th till the 14th. This is the Chic Beauty and Wellness Conference. I get to be a model, which I'm really excited about. I don't know if it's going to be a makeup model or a hair model yet, so we'll wait and see. Surprise for that. This will be an immersive event featuring 5 keynote experts, 30 business influencers, and 12 hands-on workshops across skincare, hair care, makeup, and wellness. Attendees can experience live beauty demos, so that's one of the ones that I'll be part of, expert panels, wellness activations, luxury spa treatments, and high-level networking with top brands like Kelowna Medical Aesthetics, Elate Cosmetics, and Charlotte Tilbury. So,
and look, $54 they start, it looks like, tickets.
Yep. That's going to be super fun. And it's my birthday month.
Well, then yes.
Right?
I do love when it's your birthday month.
Over to you.
Okay. Frequency Sound. So a concert. This is a series, episode 1, it says. So I'm assuming there's a few of these going to be happening. May 9th. Okay, this is this weekend.
Yes.
6:30. It looks like $20 if you purchase now, and then $30 at the door. So sounds like a nice intimate night of live music featuring Laurie Kerr, American artists, and Jonathan Williams, a modern country with a roosty edge. So that cozy coffee bar, I feel like, music, which I don't know about you, but I never, even when you're not like, I'm a country girl, but like, I love all music. Like, there's something about live music, and
that's true.
Something about energy and seeing other people like really into it,
Yes.
and a vibe, and you have like a coffee or a cocktail or whatever your jam is.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It's like laughing. It's like comedy. You just feel better. So,
speaking of live music, I should have looked this up before. Shalisa or something.
Yeah.
Have you heard of her?
No.
She was playing at the Hatching Post last night.
Okay.
And
Were you there?
we took our Kelowna Mercedes-Benz employees to the Hatching Post for an employee appreciation evening, and with all of the barbecue, pulled pork, cornbread, all the things. And she was playing, and she was really good. It was very entertaining. So yes, yay to live music. Okay, the Dollars and Dreams event that we've mentioned a couple times is coming up on Saturday. This is a Disney-inspired family financial literacy event, and it is a fun-filled day with Disney-themed activities like a bouncy castle, face painting, money games, a fashion show, and expert speaker sessions focused on family financial literacy. If it's something that you want your kids to be a part of, then they can be, or there are child minding options available so that you can go and your kids can go have some fun while you enjoy some family financial literacy education.
I also heard there's princesses.
Oh,
like,
who doesn't love a princess?
I'm like, I just want to go to get photos with, I think there's 5 princesses and 1 prince, I heard.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
I think it's a very cool concept, because I don't have kids. I mean, your kids are older, but a lot of the time, like women might want to attend something, but the cost of getting a babysitter or finding someone. So like the fact that you can bring your kids or your teens, and I think it's so important. If I could just lessons in life as you get older, we all have them, but start understanding finances, learn how to invest, learn how to save earlier.
Yes.
You'll think you're 32, 33 soon. Yeah. Like self. But you just, I always wish, I'm like, oh, why didn't I start sooner?
Right. Yes. And this is the Wisdom, Wealth, Wellbeing, the Kelowna chapter of one of her events coming up, which I met her a few weeks ago at the Thrive or Boss Babes event. I can't remember which one.
You're ahead of you.
Whichever one. Okay. So Saturday, 12 to 4.
Awesome. Kelowna murder mystery. Solve the case. This stuff kind of gets me so excited. I've always wanted to host a murder mystery, so this is what I don't know much about it, but this Friday, daily until June. Okay, so I have opportunity.
You have plenty of time, yes.
Because sometimes you're like, oh, I can't go.
See, if you look on there, it's like if you hit more options, it goes all the way into June.
Perfect. So if you can't go this Saturday, go book another Saturday. It starts at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And solve a murder mystery on the streets of downtown Kelowna. Ooh, you're actually in it. Have you gone to one of these?
No.
So you'll follow clues, crack puzzles, explore city landmarks. Perfect for fans of escapes rooms. I've never done that either. It looks like all ages. So that sounds like a fun family activity. It sounds like a fun couple date night. Me and Pam might go check it out.
Go enjoy. I really enjoy the downtown experience. I often avoid downtown because it's busy and parking and everything. But I've done the food tour that's down there, where you start at one place and you walk around the whole downtown and you go to different restaurants, which is really fun. Do something like this, just gets you out doing something different. So.
And you have to use your brain and get competitive. And
love that. One time I did, I don't know, the Amazing Race or something.
Okay, yeah.
And
I've always wanted to be on that show.
We did, it was an employee thing. So we invited all of the staff, whoever wanted to participate, and so we all started in this one spot, and you get your clue, and then you have to go do the things. I had to eat a dried fish like this big. Oh, but I didn't want to let my team down. We ended up winning.
Good girl.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, not
super fun.
competitive at
No,
all.
not at all. Okay, so 1615. We've talked about this a couple times. Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay, so it's a new downtown venue for events, and see their name,
Yeah.
the word 16, the number 15, and it's because their address is 1615 Pandosy, which is very clever. So they are hosting their grand opening on May 10th from noon to 4, and then from 9 p.m. to late. So you can go check out what the vibe of this place is. If you need to plan an event in the not too distant future, you definitely want to check this out. They say that we're opening up a sophisticated and versatile event space right in the heart of downtown Kelowna. We've created a space that the community of Kelowna can use to bring their event visions to life while adding fun to the space. So yeah, go check that out.
It's also free.
Yeah, it's also free, and I'm really hoping maybe that might be a ladies' happy hour venue
Very cool.
at some point.
So are you gonna go check it out?
I will go check it out. Yes.
Do you think like they're doing like weddings too there, or like you don't?
I don't know how big the space
Okay.
is, so probably depending on
But
how
we
big
both
the wedding
should
is.
go because we plan lots of events.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love like someone I met at an event because I've thrown an event that's been free, and I asked them why they came, or like you try and connect and say what brought you here, and there was this one girl and she was like, yeah, I just go online and I go to whatever free events I can, and she's like, it's a good way to network, meet new people. I'm a small business owner, and I was like, yeah, like there's actually so many. I bet you there's probably 4 or 3 or 5 events this weekend alone free.
Yes, yeah, for sure. And that's why I keep Ladies Happy Hour free.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to RSVP and you don't have to pay,
Yeah.
so that we all have great intentions to do things, and then sometimes your day gets away from you, and then you feel guilty for not showing up. Then my event, you don't have to feel that way.
But you're also supporting a local venue, usually a restaurant.
Yes,
So
exactly.
it's giving back. It's great.
Totally.
Okay, my dyslexia is gonna really come out in this one. Okanagan Symphony. Okay.
Symphony. Orchestra.
Thank you. So I've never been to actually one. Have you?
No, me neither. No.
This is the stuff that I need to like venture out. Like,
Yes.
when you do the same things, or you like that you go to the same, we go to lots of women's health events, but why not go support this?
Yeah.
So this is May 9th, 7:30 to 10 p.m. It is at our Kelowna Community Theater, and if you like this type of music, if you don't like this type of music, I don't personally know any of the people playing.
No, me neither.
But I'm assuming
Such talent.
it's the skill, the dedication. I'm so impressed with people that have this craft or this skill.
Yeah,
I gotta work
absolutely.
on something.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, it's Latin too. Passionate journey into Latin music. So
There you go.
spicy.
Okay, so we have Made to Grow coming up on May 12th. This is happening at Productivity from 9 to 11 a.m. This is the networking event that happens monthly where they give you prompts so that you don't have to feel awkward. I know that some people find networking natural, but most people don't. And so instead of having to feel awkward, this time the topic is leadership, and so they give you prompts in order to, I'm sure everybody has something to say about leadership, so it's, you come in and talk about that instead of, saying, oh, look how the weather's so nice.
We really go back to the weather.
Oh my gosh. So this happens every month, and there's a different topic every month. So if you would like to meet some new people in that type of environment, 9 to 11, May 12th.
Great. Okay, so see, we go from like leadership and business and networking to boxing championship. So Saturday, May 10th, again, Saturday has a lot going on. So I don't know about you, but I don't have much planned this weekend. So 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., experience one of BC's most electric nights of live boxing. So featuring top talented from BC, Idaho, and beyond. I guess if this is like I feel like it would be fun to see something
Yes.
like this.
Yeah.
I've never actually personally, again, gone to a boxing championship.
Well, when I first looked at that, I was like, is there, like, there's actually a boxing, like, ring?
I guess
So-
where are we? 215 Shepherd.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Road.
where that is, but they obviously set it up, so, yeah.
So yeah, if that means
Oh, Mad Cat's Boxing, that's where.
oh, I've never been.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want an entertaining night out, and again, another very talented, dedicated sport,
Mm-hmm.
or not a hobby. This is people's like passion. So
You can also learn about bookkeeping coming up. So Bookkeeping Boot Camp happening May 14th, 21st, 24th, and 28th. It's virtual from 10 to 12:30. And the things that you are going to learn, how to track income and expenses correctly, what you can and can't write off in Canada, GST, HST, when to register, how to charge, and how to file, how to organize receipts and business records for CRA compliance, software versus spreadsheets, pros and cons, tax prep and how to avoid the scramble in tax season, and common mistakes and how to stay out of trouble. So if you are this is specifically for Canadian sole proprietors who want to confidently manage their own books, stay organized, and avoid costly tax mistakes. So yes, very good information.
I was gonna say lots of good tips and tricks. I'm sure out of that, or stuff that you don't even think about.
Yeah.
Okay, bracelet making fundraiser. Why do I think of Taylor Swift now? Every time I see a bracelet or I think of making bracelets, you just think of all the cute little girls and people around. And I never even got to go to the Taylor Swift concert. But so it looks like for $55 this weekend, May 10th, from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30, create your own crystal bracelet while enjoying some beverages and personal charcuterie. This is an all ages event and supports a great cause. So providing a warm and welcoming atmosphere to connect with others. It is on 1302 Water Street, Kelowna. So if you want to make some bracelets and give back.
Yeah, that address is Studio on Water. Have you been there?
No.
Oh, it's such a cool space.
Okay.
It's like local artisans sell their things in there. So it not only if you want to do the bracelets, but just go check that out. Great gift place. Like if you're trying to find a unique gift for somebody, that's really good. Okay, so I'm going to do a throwback right now to the beginning of this today because I forgot something. Cassie's going to kill me. So, okay, the Comedy for a Cause that I spoke about earlier that is raising money for my Workout to Conquer Cancer fundraiser. We're giving away 2 tickets to this event. And thank you so much for jumping back there for me. We're going to give away 2 tickets for this event, which is happening May 17th. So later today, like Thursday afternoon, we will have on Best of Kelowna Now Instagram a clip. And you just need to tag 2 friends or as many friends as you would like to tag. And make sure that you're following Best of Kelowna Now. And then we will give away those 2 tickets early in the week. I'll do a draw for all of the people who have tagged their friends. So Comedy for a Cause, tickets to give away.
Amazing.
Okay, now we can continue on.
Yeah.
Okay, Connect and Collab is happening coming up May 14th. This is Amy's Chic event that, I think I gave the wrong link there. Oh no, there it is. It says sales ended at the top, but that's April. So down a little bit, scroll a bit down, there we go.
There it is.
So Amy does these events once a month, typically. I think she takes a break a bit through the summer. But this is just a great way to connect with new people. And this is her founder series. So she will have, this event will be focused on restarting. So the power of reinvention, get insights on career pivots, business reinvention. You get a welcome drink. There will be panel discussions, question and answer, and network opportunities. If you'd like to go, the tickets.
Look at us.
That's tickets and cheap at the same time.
I like it.
The tickets are very inexpensive to start with. And then I have a promo code PAM10 if you're interested in checking that out. She always has a few different panel speakers to talk about whatever the topic is that month. So yeah, great one to check out.
Encourage just to buy your $6, $7 ticket now, because I mean, it's not like it's crazy expensive, but it does at the door is 20 or 25 or something like that. So just buy your $6 ticket.
Exactly.
Now.
So smart.
Okay, Mother's Day is just around the corner. So if you're looking for a free, fun activity and to go buy mom something local, and probably there's some probably great vendors. It looks like 75 local vendors are offering, you know, artisan good, unique gifts, tasty treats. I mean, go take mom out, have lunch there, buy her something, and enjoy the day. And that is running on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at East Kelowna Hall. So you running out of time or you don't have a lot, you know, in the budget, go take mom out for a fun market.
Yeah, support the local vendors.
Yeah.
So speaking of Saturday, well, yeah, and Mother's Day weekend, my mom lives in the Kootenays.
Okay.
And I always want her one time a year at least to come and just have a mother-daughter weekend with me. And so I said to her last week, like, pick your weekend. I would love to have you come and hang out with me. And so she's like, what about this weekend? And I'm like, sure, but I have the fur ball. So the SPCA fur ball is happening on Saturday. So she's going to come with me to that.
Fun.
And then I'm actually, have you been to Kasai? I've never been there.
Okay.
I get to go tomorrow night with some of my girlfriends, and my mom's going to come. And then, she gets to wake up Sunday morning at my house, and we get to celebrate Mother's Day together.
Amazing.
Yeah, first time in a long time.
That sounds like a great weekend with mom.
Yeah, so good. And we have Landmark After Hours coming up May 15th at MNP. This is Thursday, 4:30 to 6:30. You do not need to be a Landmark tenant in order to participate in this. Just come and meet some new people. Just Landmark tenants get a bit of a discount on the tickets, but the tickets include gourmet appetizers and 2 drink tickets, exclusive networking hosted by MNP, connecting businesses in the broader Okanagan community. I've been to one of these. Actually, their very first, or maybe it was their second one. And they put on a really good event. So if you want to get out there and meet some new people next Thursday.
Kelowna Beer Fest is always a fun time. I haven't been in a couple of years, but I mean, local beers from like across BC, music, lots of new people. I think they just love, like anything, they're leveling up these events. So if you don't have your tickets, this is happening 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. in City Park. And food trucks, games, local musicians, a great way to enjoy craft beer and community spirits.
Yes, I went a couple of years ago. I'm not a beer fan.
Yeah, I was going to say if it was wine or something for
but I enjoyed it anyway.
You're outside, there's music.
And you're like getting the tastings. Like it's enough to, like, I don't like beer, but then I get a taste of something and I'm like, oh, actually that's not so bad.
Well, you kind of it's kind of crazy how big beers come. Like, I just think about it. Back in the day, people were drinking like Budweiser and Bud Light and Coors Light, and that's it. And now there's like sour this and
I love
raspberry this and a mix, and I don't know, you know?
Yes.
So beer has come a long way.
Totally. Okay, so I have another way now for you to, if you would like to participate in this Workout to Conquer Cancer. So the team that I'm a part of is, I think, co-hosted by Kelly Davidson. Kelly Davidson used to sit on the committee with me for the Discovery Luncheon. And so she works at Odlum Brown, and her and I think another person together have put this team together. And I think there's like 20 or 30 of us on this team, and all of the money that's raised goes towards the fundraiser. So we're called the Kelowna Cancer Kickers, and they are offering classes for donation. So this one is coming up on next Thursday, 5:30 to 6:30 at the Women's Place. And it says, join local coaches for an all-levels fitness class that builds strength, community, and support for the fight against cancer. With high energy, heart, and all proceeds going to a great cause, you'll raise awareness and spirits one rep at a time. So you don't have to be part of the Kelowna Cancer Kickers to participate in this. If you just want to get involved and give back, you can just do a single class and the money raised goes to the fundraiser.
So you're getting fit, you're being healthy, and you're giving back.
No downside.
And Kelly, thanks for all the hard work that I see you out there doing.
Kelly is amazing.
Yeah,
she
really is.
She did a wall sit competition or contest or whatever last week. It was who could sit on the wall the longest. She went for a really long time. So
she's definitely one of those females that I idol, and I'm like, oh, I need to be more like Kelly.
Kelly is a fabulous human. Yes,
we need more of those.
Yes.
Come on, everyone, let's go.
Yeah.
West Cake, Women of Influence, Tinder for Business. I'm like, did I read that right?
Somebody's being clever.
I know. I was like, okay. Wednesday, May 14th, 5 p.m., 7 p.m. at Kelly O'Brien's restaurant, West Bank. So ready to grow your business, network fast. This high energy speed networking event lets you pitch your business, exchange ideas, and spark valuable connections with like-minded professionals. So if you're looking to go connect, I guess, with a lot of women, again, it's free. Like, go show up. You never know who you're going to meet. Like, how many people, I mean, we could spend all day here talking about all the people Pamela knows just through connecting and networking. And every time you go somewhere, I bet you meet someone new.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. And it does take time, but you have to put yourself out there. You have to take that first step. And really, it was Nikki, when I was part of the chamber, who said, you have to go to this networking event, and it's your job to talk to the members of the Kelowna Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh my God.
Like, don't expect them to come up to you.
I can't do this. Yeah. But that was my job. So I went, and it honestly is one of the best things that has ever happened to me, because I pretty much cannot walk into a room now without knowing somebody. So there's always a safe place.
Yeah.
Because you walk in and there's somebody you know. I mean, it's not great on Sundays when you go to the grocery store with messy hair and no makeup and pajama
you celebrity,
pants.
You influencer.
But yes, put yourself out there. It's worth it.
Yeah. The M Factor, shredding the silence on menopause. I love that there's more of these events happening, more, I don't know, I'm hearing a bit more of this buzz of women's health, and I really do think that menopause, I'm not going through it, but I think what you're doing in your 30s is going to help prepare you to have a better time. And I have seen women in my life personally change completely. So out of their control, but in their control. So if you are struggling with, I hear brain fog, I know there's a bunch of tired, I know there's a bunch of other symptoms that women are feeling, but if you are so overwhelmed and just want to learn more about it, or you know someone and you want to be supportive for that person, let's talk about it. And that's what it is, the time to talk about it and talk about menopause and connect with other women that are feeling like this. So it is a free event at the waterfront room at Manteo Resort. I mean, another beautiful venue. You know, the lake's right there. So yeah, if you're on your way into menopause, or you're just trying to be healthy and figure out how do you, in 10 years, how do you make sure you don't have a hard menopause or learn new things? I always find that any of these free, we should know all this stuff, you think, as a woman, but we just are not educated. It's not talked about enough. So I do think it's important as a female, stand up, talk about it, and go to these events, and so you can have a healthier, 30, 40 years ahead of you. Yeah,
absolutely. And you are absolutely not alone.
Yeah.
Okay, so our final 4 events for today, Ladies Happy Hour events, 100 Women Who Care. They meet quarterly, and the next one is coming up on May 27th at 6 p.m. at Denenzi's on Lakeshore. Look at that picture right there. Yeah. I love that space with all the tree cover, and it's beautiful there. So if you have never heard of 100 Women Who Care, there's 100 heroes actually who just had theirs in the last few days. So theirs is co-ed. This one is women specifically, but I think that there's 100 men who care also. And basically what happens is everybody who comes gives $50 or $100, and all of that money goes into a pot, and then 3 or 4 different charitable organizations present to everybody who is there, and then everybody votes on which organization they want the money to go to. Whoever gets the most votes gets the money. And we're not talking like, $1,000. We're like upwards of $10,000 per event. And so it's a great way to give back, again, network, meet new people, do something different, go check out a local venue. May 27th. And then we have Okanagan Meetings and Events Community Monthly Mixer. So Leanne Calderwood is doing these events monthly. This one is happening at the Delta, again, May 27th. So you have to pick, you could maybe do both of these. So the Okanagan Meetings one is from 4 to 6:30. So if you snuck out a little early, that one's at the Delta. You could go from there straight to Denenzi's for the 100 women who can catch both in one.
That's a Pam special, hitting up 3 in one in one day.
And then we have the Okanagan Pet Expo coming up June 1st. It is 10 to 4. So cute. Oh my gosh. A fun, pet-friendly event featuring vendors, pet experts, speakers, and live demonstrations. Attendees can explore everything pet-related while enjoying an engaging atmosphere. Pets are welcome with a pre-purchased ticket. And if you tune in for the podcast on May 22nd, we will be giving away tickets to that event. And last but certainly not least for this Thursday, Glow Off-Grid Glow Off-Grid Luxury Sisterhood Yoga Retreat. Wow. Look at that on your screen. So beautiful. June 19th to 22nd. There are various activities throughout that time. Out on the beautiful Kalamalka Lake. Join for yoga, meditation, and spiritual practices in a supportive sisterhood. Enjoy holistic meals, workshops, and a scenic environment. So my friend Jessica Nobrega is putting this from Grace and Flow. It is going to be, what's included? There's the whole list there. Private chef. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, sign me up.
Yes. So that is going to be an amazing and a beautiful event if you want to get out for a retreat. So
there's so much happening again, so much giving, so much outdoor events, which is exciting, and like lots of new spaces, which is cool.
Honestly, I have to like pick and choose which things to talk about, because there's so many great things, especially now that we're getting into the beautiful summer weather. So if you are interested in having your event on Now You Know, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to share it with the Okanagan world. Yeah. And thanks for hanging out with me this morning.
And also head to Kelowna Now's event page, because it will have more too. So,
yes, absolutely.
And we're always updating it, and people are submitting events. So it's also a good resource if you're like, I want to see what else is on there. So.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, this is by far not all that's going on.
No.
So yeah, definitely.
We'd be here all day.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next Thursday.